All right, everybody. 2025 Rittenhouse Game of Thrones Great Houses is here. This is random numbers 2 box break 1. We'll be picking 2 boxes out of a fresh 20 box case here, guys. We'll get the next break of this posted once we can get one of our top Chrome Update baseball breaks sold out. I want to make sure I have that. I have that jumbo case down just to Tigers. I really would love the Tigers get bought up and we can start running that break before I just start going ham on this stuff today. So let's see if we can make that happen, please. That would be awesome. Alright. So if you guys have never opened up any product from Rittenhouse Archives before, first of all, I think they do a really good job with their stuff. The most important thing to keep in mind is that their autograph hits do not have a card number or a serial number on any of them. So what we did is we found the list of autographed hits and we tallied up all the names that signed by last first letter and last name. And so each spot in the break gets you a randomly assigned number, which will apply to the vast majority of cards in this product. And then we'll also get assigned a letter or group of letters, which will pertain to any autographs that we pull. All right, we'll number the boxes top to bottom, left to right. So 1 to 5, 6 to 10, 11 to 15, 16 to 20. And a roll of die will determine how many times you randomize a list of participants, teams, boxes, letters. Or participants, numbers, boxes, and letters. All right, 5 clicks. So we actually have 4 randoms to run here. Okay, starting with your names, Matt Nelson at the bottom, Break Bortles at the top. 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty, Matt Nelson at the top, E-Pins are at the bottom. By the way, the two lots of base from the 2 boxes are going to be awarded out to 2 participants at random after we draw out your names and letters. So we're doing this in the exact same format we did with Cheers, if you guys remember the Cheers stuff that we ran last year. Okay. 0 to 9, top to bottom, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alrighty. 7 top, 9 bottom. And your letters, A and P at the top, O and R at the bottom, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. C and L at the top, B and E at the bottom. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll sort by number here and expand so that those are all proper. Okay. All right, Break Bortles has a 0 spot in the letters K and S. Hervap, number 1 spot in G and T. Break Bortles, number 2 spot J and W. Hervap, number 3 spot O and R. John Mulder, 4 spot H and N. Jeff Beck, the 5 spot in F and M. Break Bortles, 6 spot, letter D. Matt Nelson, 7 spot, letter C and L. Break Bortles, number 8 spot in letters A and P. And B Pinzer, 9 spot, letters B and E. Okay, so that's the draw of those. And got your box numbers here. Take the top 2 on the list after click 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me. Boxes 2 and 5 are both coming from the far left stack. So the bottom box in the far left stack, and then the second from the top. So box 5 and box 2. All right, so those will be our 2 boxes. Those are the serial numbers on the boxes, by the way, 21, 16, and 55, 25. And we got to draw out who wins the base slots. Let's go back to the numbers. We'll do 3 more clicks on the numbers to determine the 2 base slot winners. 1, 2, 3. The 9 spot and the 2 spot. So Break Bortles and B Pinzer. Okay. So anything that's not a base card, and there's only 61 cards in the base set. Anything that's not a base card will go to your respective numbers. Alright, I think for the time being, I'm just going to push these back. Got these 2 guys here. They only made 500 cases of this stuff, 520 box cases, so only 10,000 boxes were produced. One of the other things that Rittenhouse will often do is that they'll also often do factory sets that come in binders, and a lot of times, like sometimes they'll do like master sets that have all the autographs. Those would, as you imagine, run a fortune, but pretty cool if you got that kind of funds and you don't want to chase everything. Okay. All right, and I'm just going through the packs here, and then anything that's got a letter here would be an insert. So you're actually getting like 3 inserts a pack. So these would be the base cards. Gosh darn it! These things won't stay one stack. So I have an idea what the base cards look like, what the non-base cards look like. Pretty simple. So it looks like you're getting 2 base cards a box. Or 2 base cards a pack. 2 base cards a box would be something. Yeah, your first auto, Mark Rissman, red ink auto, as Captain Harry Strickland from Golden Company. Letter R is going to the 3 spot, Herbap. Okay. This pack was just all base, so okay. Just making sure I'm not goofing anything here. Yeah. The colors are kind of throwing me for a loop. Thinking the colors are different parallels, but they're not. They're just, I guess the colors closely represent the their houses, I suppose. There's your second auto. Cold winds are rising. OSHA. Alright, and let's see. Excuse me. Natalia Tena. Letter T going to the 1 spot, Herbap. Sorry, guys. It's right there. A Knight's Guard insert. All right, I got a memorabilia piece here. Samuel Tarley. That's a little tight for 75. We use 100 point. That works. Card number 10. That'll be the 0 spot for Break Portals. These cards have a very vintage feel to them, vintage stock feel to them, which I think is actually kind of nice. There's Dinklage. Got one more memorabilia hit right here. Obara Sand. Card number 9. Going to be Pincer. Hold these aside for now. All right, so this is the first base lot. That will go to be Pincer. Put that there. These are all inserts, believe it or not. If they have a letter number, if they have a number that starts with a letter, it's going to be an insert. So these will go to your respective numbers. They had a lot of insert sets in this stuff. One thing I forgot to check, in the Cheers stuff, they did a numbered parallel. I don't think they did one here, though. Let me double check. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything for you guys. If I'm going to miss something, I want to miss it now so I don't miss it down later. All right. Okay. I'm just looking to make sure I don't have any... Okay. Episode poster cards. Alright, so those ones I didn't see. Artist sign. Episode poster cards. Hand-drawn sketch cards. Okay, so those ones will be serial numbered. Alright, so it doesn't look like they have any parallel sets like they did with the Cheers stuff. The Cheers stuff, they had them serial numbered. I think to either a number of episodes or the year they began airing. I forgot what it was. Okay, just being sure. Alright, box 2. I don't know, I get the same card twice in the pack, but okay. Actually, I got Tom and Bartholin 3 times in 2 packs. That's definitely weird. Luke Roberts is your next auto. Letter R belongs to the 3 spot. Hervap. Man, Hervap's crushing it. Sir Arthur Dane. Stasnair autograph. The letter N going to the 4 spot. John Mulder. I got a metal card here, guys. Oh, this one is serial numbered. Okay, so this is a what the heck are they called these? Hang on, I have the thing here. It's obviously it's serial numbered, but that's not what I was trying to get at here. I'm looking at the list here. Got 18 Artifacts metal cards featuring the art of David Desbois, numbered to 25 each. Serial number on this one is 11 to 25. That's gonna go to Hervap. Let me see if I can put this in a cleaner penny sleeve. There we go. And top loader. There you go. 11 to 25. Well, Real Madrid strike first. Memorabilia hit coming up. Arya Stark. Card number 2. Number 2 for Break Portals. If you lose, your father dies. Your sisters die, we die. Quote from Caitlin Stark. There's your second memorabilia hit. Card number 15, the 5-spot Jeff Beck. This is the second base slot. Second base slot is going to break Bortles. And then these are more inserts that will go to your numbers. And I'll have a recap ready for you guys here in just a sec. All right, and here is your recap. 2025 Rittenhouse Game of Thrones Great Houses. 2 box random numbers break 1. Here's what we yanked out of here. We found a metal insert here. Original art by David Desbois. Serial number 11 to 25 for the 1 spot. Memorabilia hits. Samuel Tarley. Card number 10 for the 0 spot. Obara Sand. Card number 9. Arya Stark. Card number 2. And Caitlin Stark. Card number 15, 5 spot. Autographed hits. Mark Risman. Letter R, 3 spot. OSHA, signed by Natalia Tena. T was the 1 spot. Luke Roberts, letter R to the 3 spot. And Stas Nair, letter N went to the 4 spot. Okay, that'll be the break. Thank you for jumping in. Thank you as always for your support of Firehand Cards, and congrats to all of our lucky hitters in the break. Until next one.